introduce today is this red one. This is the residence for the staff, and on the first floor you can see the metal constructions. So we put them there not because we are crazy or dangerous, that's because we need to protect ourselves from the polar bear. Because a few years ago there was an incident, so we read it like a detective story. So one guy, he decided to cook a dinner for himself. So he went down from the second floor. So he made a meal, put it on a table near the window, opened the window. It was a polar night, so here was a lot of polar bears. So the one polar bear, he felt the smell of this food and started to go closer to the window. So this guy, he's like just left the kitchen and went back to his bedroom, to the second floor. But another woman, she decided to drink some mint tea before going to sleep. So she went down and saw how the polar bear was going inside the kitchen, like with fluffy butt, you know, going like he's already was in the middle of the window. So of course she started to screaming. All of the settlement woke up. We called Norwegian police. They came here by the helicopter. So and we got 1 day to take off the polar bear from the settlement. So it's like it was a big deal for us. Yeah, so it was actually funny, but not funny as well. So and going back to the topic of the food, but not for polar bears, for people. To steal the sand money here to save this money and this settlement, because also at the same time the quality of the local coal was not so good. And it was like just unvaluable. And the second reason, that in 1996 there was a flight from Moscow to Longyearbyen. There were 141 passengers on the plane, but this plane crashed to the mountain near Longyearbyen. All of the passengers died. So, and all of these passengers were workers from the local mine, from Pyramiden. Some of them were like top managers. So, and here in 1996 were like 300 people working here. Just imagine that half of these workers died one time. So, and in 90s it was also like demographic crisis, and it was quite hard to find the new workers for the Pyramiden. And the last reason, as I already told you, that this mine is quite dangerous. There were a lot of explosions, incidents, and the fires. So we still have, in some place, in some tunnels of this mine, we still have a fire from the 70s. So it's like not big, but sometimes it's still burning. So the people got 3 days to take their stuff and go to the 10 helicopters and then go to the Barentsburg. So of course they tried to take with themselves as much as they can, but of course some big things like ovens or fridges, refrigerators. So, and I promised to tell you about the name of this dormitory, Paris. So in Soviet Union there was one kind popular actress in 70s. Her name was Svetlana. So she was famous because she took a part in the first movie in Soviet Union. And this movie, so it was the first movie. It's still very important for the Barentsburg, for the Russian settlements here, because we got a food from Murmansk, and also we send a coal there by the ship. So if the weather is good, it takes like 3 days from Murmansk to Barentsburg, but usually the weather is not good, so that's why it takes like 5 days or even 1 week. Also you can see another map. So all of the maps from different countries have the different system. I mean, if for example some person is from Japan, in Japanese card they put the Japan at the center of the map. So this is like the Russian card, or even like the USA, it's been there in the center. This is the card of the USSR, it's from 1988. So here you can see also the map of the Europe, and you can see that a lot of changes happened. So here you can see the USSR, but it's like crushed nowadays. All of these countries are independent. But another funny thing here, take a look at the Korea. Here is like unique with the capital in Pyongyang. That's because USSR, they didn't recognize the southern part, so the South Korea. So that's why they decided that the Korea is unique with the capital in Pyongyang. Communicate with each other, celebrating weddings and holidays. But after this, this cultural house becomes a center of the life of locals. So he was a chess club, for example. Chess is an extremely popular sport in USSR. So also they made here some festivals and shows, and of course they watched movies. And here they had quite big